This is my 5-minute presentation demonstrating our secure chat service developed for CS2 SNS module. We'll briefly show you all 5 levels with particular focus on SSL and TLS encryption and cross-machine development, which is level 2 and level 4. As you can see on the screen right now is the basic chat, which is level 1. Level 1 establishes the foundation, a multi-user TCP chat system. The server handles multiple clients using threads, and it broadcasts messages in real time and includes basic commands such as /help, /user, /clear, /quit, and /status. The text-based interface then keeps focus on network functionality. The left sees who's texting who and when they texted each other. The right is then them texting each other. They can then quit out and see each other's messages. Level 2 is then your SSL TLS encryption. Level 2 secures communication. We replace the TCP sockets from level 1 with SSL sockets, generating a self-signed certificate for the server. The server key store and client trust store enable mutual authentication. This is shown on the server key store path where it is saved onto. The console shows successful TLS handshake using TLS version 1.3 with cipher suit TLS AES 256 GCM SH8384, confirming strong encryption. Messages are now encrypted end-to-end, while chat functionality remains intact. The left shows you that it is TLS version 1.3, and then the cipher. The right shows you the same functionalities of /users/quit, and also them texting each other. Same again. Our level 3 adds passwords authentication to prevent any impersonation. So after the SSL connection, the client must provide credentials, so username, password. While this is happening, the password is also all SHA-256 hash for storage. The system blocks any invalid attempts and also will prevent duplicate logins, which I will show you in a bit. As you can see, we are using Alice and Alice Pass in our client 1, which are pre-registered usernames and passwords. When you put in a correct username password, it will say authentication successful. We are doing the same thing into client 2, but we also have the same commands like /user, /quit, /whoami. /users will show you who is on and who isn't. /whoami will show you who you're signed in as, and then /quit will quit out of the service. I will also show you what will happen if you use a wrong password / wrong username. Here I will show you a username that isn't pre-registered, Jim, which isn't pre-registered as you can see from the top, and then I will enter a password which is Alice Pass, which is usually the password for Alice and no one else. As you can see, authentication is failed because of this. Now let's do it the other way around. Alice is our username, but we're going to use admin123 as our password, and same thing as again. Authentication is failed. This is our level 4, which is the cross-machine deployment. As you can see, the left is our server, the right will be the client. I will also put another client onto the left side. The left side, which shows the server, has the IP all and everything listed. So the right side will put in the server IP, which is 1076.112.41. It will connect, and then as with level 3, it will ask you to enter a username and password. For this, we are using admin and then admin123 as a password. This is all the same thing. Again, command line arguments. As you can see, authentication is successful, like with level 3. It also still uses TLS and SSL and the same protocols. And then if I send a hello message from there, it will send it into the server. Now I'm doing the same thing again, where I'm putting the IP again, 1076.112.41, but this time I will put in a incorrect password and username, which will show the same thing from level 3, where if you put incorrect username and password, it will tell you to re-put it again. As you can see, authentication failed, and then the server says authentication failed from user this IP address. We also still have commands /user /quit and /whoami. I'm putting the same IP again, 1076.112.41. It's connecting again, but this time I will use a correct username and password, which is Alice and Alice Pass. Now, as you can see, Alice has joined the chat, and now we can text between Alice and between admin, sending hello, hello, then stuff like that. /user, which will do the same thing as always, tells you who's on, and then who am I, who you are as, and then the server sees the same thing, and then /quit will quit out of the server and out of the client entirely. This is level 5, which is the Wireshark analysis. I will first show you what level 1 is, which is just plain text traffic, which can reveal usernames and any messages that they send. As you can see, they are sending messages. Wireshark then can see this. If I then just follow the TCP stream, it says hello, as and then who joined, and Bob, who said it first. And now if I stop this, change the TCP to the encrypted version instead, I click go, I click start, continue without saving, and then I run my level 2, same thing. if I put in a username and username here, and then I'm like, oh, I'm sending you a password, which is that, and then he's just saying hello. I go back to here. You can see this is all being encrypted with TLS version 1.3, which we already talked about for level 2. And then if I go same thing again, follow TCP stream, but this time everything is encrypted and you can't see what the message is. The only thing that would be public still is the IP